I think university is a time where you find yourself. This is a time where I've truly learnt my potential and what I'm capable of.
We had 24 students from the University of Newcastle come along to Borneo. We spent 3 days in the Borneo jungle and we looked at orangutans in their habitat. It was amazing.
The skills that I've gained over those years and even watched and reflected on how much I've learnt, it amazes me.
I'm the first one in my family to graduate. My dad always said to me, he said, only brain can make a man. That means only knowledge can make a man. And I always had, the voice of my dad in the back of my head, saying that I could do it. Graduation was a major achievement in my life.
I started the university as an able-bodied kid, and then I had an accident after my second year. So that dream as a young kid from a disadvantaged background of throwing that cap and gown into it almost puts a tear in my eye of having that sense of achievement.
I was doing some volunteer work. One of the volunteer boss said to me that if you really like helping people, why don't you become a nurse? I want graduates to be bold, be courageous, and be your best.
I think it is very important to focus on your purpose because there will be a lot of issues, a lot of challenges facing ahead, and being able to overcome each time, I think it's what's important.
It's a wonderful feeling to be an alumni. You have this connection with other alumni, other students who have graduated.
Not just national, but also it's global scale.
Having a community behind you is probably the greatest thing you can have, apart from your family and friends, because really it's just a bigger version of them.
A family that is now around the world.
We've all come together as one, and we're all going to be lifelong friends.
I just enjoy the moment.
Words can't describe it.
It lasts a few seconds, but you really will remember it forever.
The world is your oyster. You really don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. You don't know what it's going to be the next day, but take every single opportunity that comes your way.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates.
Welcome to our global alumni community.
Welcome graduates and guests to this very special occasion. To comply with safety regulations, I'd like to point out the emergency exits in the Great Hall. I feel like I'm on a plane. Please note your nearest green emergency exit sign to locate your closest exit. For those with small children, there is a soundproof crying room located at the rear of the hall. The ushers in the hall will be happy to assist you if you need access to the crying room. There will be a professional photographer photographing each graduate as they cross the stage, and a copy of this photograph will be available to all graduates to access and share via their Facebook page. Portrait photography is also available in the graduate reception in the Brennan Room after the ceremony. As a courtesy to everyone in the room, we would now ask that you switch your mobile phones to silent, please. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, we will instruct each graduate and the guests when it is time to leave your seats. Graduates, in May, you will be sent an invitation to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. This gathers feedback on your higher education experience to improve the experience for future students. We strive to provide the best university experience possible for all our students, but this cannot be achieved without your valuable feedback. We would appreciate you watching for an email to your university account so that you can assist us with this survey. Now, some of the terminology used in today's ceremony may be unfamiliar to you. To assist in your appreciation of the ceremony, we have provided a history of the graduation and an explanation of terms in the graduation booklet. The academic procession will enter the Great Hall in a few moments. When the procession enters, could you please rise and remain standing for the singing of the Australian National Anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this very, very special occasion. On behalf of the University of Newcastle, I respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Pambalong clan of the Awabakal people, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. As Chancellor of this university and a graduate myself, I'm deeply honoured to be able to celebrate this major milestone in your academic journey. Each of our university graduates is unique, and each year through these ceremonies we celebrate their success. This year's graduates are indeed an inspiration. Before me sits a group of people whose determination and resilience is remarkable by any measure. We all know that the past 2 years have been unprecedented. The pandemic has had a profound impact on everyone in this room. The crisis came right on the heels of major natural disasters, floods and fires, which had already taken a toll on many of our students. This ceremony acknowledges your drive and determination to succeed. Graduates, today you take with you a degree from one of the finest institutions, in fact, in the world. Newcastle is acknowledged for delivering excellence in education to some 39,000 students. Our degree programs are designed to prepare you for life and work after you graduate and connect you with your industries and communities. Similarly, our research is focused on delivering impact and innovation, with a steady focus on working with partners to support the development of our region. The university's focus on excellence in education and research sits hand in glove with a long-held commitment to equity. We offer the opportunity of education to students from all walks of life who have talent and determination. 1/4 of our students are from low socioeconomic backgrounds, and we have the largest number of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students of any Australian university. We are proud of every student, and we are committed to providing the best learning environment and opportunities to help them realise their potential. Today's celebration of the completion of your studies marks another important milestone, your entry into the University of Newcastle's global alumni community, and you're in very good company. One example is Dr. Lee Keng Chai, who graduated with a Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics in 2013 and a PhD in 2020. Lee Keng now works as a Research Fellow for Health and Wellbeing Queensland, Queensland's first dedicated prevention agency. She's an outstanding young researcher working to help reduce childhood obesity and improve children's health and nutrition. She's working in Queensland to introduce healthy initiatives in primary schools and develop play-based technology that helps educate families about nutrition. Her work has been recognised internationally. Lee Keng was also named Queensland Children's Hospital Precinct Early Career Researcher for 2019. You are now united with achievers like Lee King and the people sitting around you as an alumni of this university. Our network of passionate and talented alumni stretches across the world and now comprises 161,000 members in 152 countries. You now have access to this global alumni community, along with the opportunities for ongoing learning, professional development and personal enrichment. We look forward to watching you flourish in your careers. Look ahead with confidence, knowing you'll always be part of the University of Newcastle. Today is the culmination of many years of hard work, and this ceremony is a symbol of all you've experienced and achieved during your time here at the university. This includes an acknowledgement of the support of your family and friends who've been with you every step of the way to your journey to today. To family and friends, we sincerely thank you for the important role you've played in reaching this important milestone. And we know that each of you are here tonight to see a very special person walk across the stage and receive their testama. We'd be very happy, and I think they'd be happy as well, if you let them know your pleasure and within reasonable bounds gave them a cheer and some encouragement. Your involvement in this ceremony enhances it. I now call on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Alex Zelinsky, to introduce today's occasional speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good evening, everybody. It's just great to have a great hall that is full of great people. So it's wonderful to have you all back on campus, and I know it's been a very tough couple of years. So it's congratulations to everyone, and we hope this is not the last time you come back to the university. You're welcome back here every time. It is your university. You'll become alumni after today. And to your family and friends, you're also welcome here. The university is a public institution, and it's open to everyone. We are part of the community. We're a community university. But it's my great pleasure to invite Professor Mike Calford to deliver tonight's occasional address. Mike graduated with a PhD in physiology from Monash University in 1982 before holding several postdoc appointments at the University of Melbourne, City University of New York and Oxford. Mike achieved 28 years of continuous service on the National Health and Medical Research Council, funding as a researcher. Quite an incredible track record. He has very long-standing interest in research ethics and standards and has chaired the Animal Welfare Committee of the National Health and Medical Research Council, the Australian University's Pro and Deputy Vice-Chancellor's Research Committee, and also headed up the revision of the Australian Code for Responsible Conduct of Research. Mike joined our university in 2000 as the Chair of Physiology from the Australian National University. He says he was attracted by the excellent relationships between clinicians in the Hunter New England Health and the academic staff of the university. These relationships led to the formation of the Hunter Medical Research Institute. Mike was a real driving force there, and he joined the board of HRMI in his role as Pro Vice-Chancellor of Health of the university, and then later as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Research, a major position in our university. He then moved on to become the Provost at the University of Tasmania and the Australian National University. And Mike joined HMRI as the Institute Director in November 2020. He was what we might say, a failed retiree, but he's done a fantastic job there. He has a very deep connection to HMRI. He understands the Institute, how it was founded, the work it supports, the value of linking the University of Newcastle and Hunter New England Health through the support of the Hunter community. I'm truly delighted to have Mike be able to join us tonight for this very special occasion for our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Professor Mike Calford to deliver the occasional address.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, Chancellor, staff, graduating students, and this large community of friends and family and supporters. And I want to add my recognition of the Indigenous people of this land, as mentioned by the Chancellor. I thank you for this opportunity to address new graduates of the University of Newcastle. As you heard, I was a professor at this university. I was here for 13 years, and whilst I've been on the staff and held very senior positions at a number of other universities, it is this university that I care about most. It is a special place. And that's largely because of the strong support it receives from the community residing, well, anywhere north of the Hawkesbury, really. This magnificent hall is testament to that. It was built with donations from the community more than 50 years ago. That a university community can be central to the social and economic health of a city, of a community, of a district is wonderfully demonstrated here in Newcastle. Now, a similar observation can be made about the Hunter Medical Research Institute. And you've heard I've had the pleasure of leading that institute as Institute Director for the past couple of years. HMRI is headquartered at John Hunter Hospital and supports research conducted by staff of the university and of the Hunter New England Health District and Calvary Martin Newcastle. It does so with the purpose of improving the health and well-being of our community. Pretty broad, very profound. In this role, I've had the great pleasure of working with world-class health and medical researchers and of interacting with the wonderful community that provides very substantial philanthropic support. HMRI's success has an ingredient which I'd like you, the new graduates in biomedical sciences, health sciences, pharmacy, to consider and to be something of a guide for your future careers. I'll explain. So HMRI gets some state government funding, for which we are very appreciative, but ultimately it depends upon donations and bequests. And this is very significant, in the range of $15 million to $18 million per year over the last few years. Now, to achieve that level of support, HMRI needs to be seen as a reliable place to invest a donor's funds. Many competing places where a donor can put their funds. And to invest those funds in a most appropriate way in research. It's something of a trust thing. Why else would someone name HMRI in their will? Why else would someone commit a portion of their salary each week through some workplace giving campaign to HMRI? It's a trust thing. And that trust comes from HMRI having a reputation, a solid reputation. Now, maintaining and advancing that reputation is the most important aspect of the job of HMRI's leadership and of its board and of its staff. In parallel, the same holds for each of you in your future working lives. You need to develop a reputation for rigour and reliability in whatever you do. It doesn't matter if you're dealing directly with the public or clients, as some of you will, or mainly with work colleagues. Your reputation is the most important aspect of your future working life. A solid reputation for rigour and reliability, 3 R's there, reputation, rigour, reliability, easy to remember, needs to be developed. And this may take much time and effort to achieve, but unfortunately it's also very easily lost. It's hard to win, easy to lose. It's an unfortunate, unbalanced equation. Now, an important aspect to maintaining this great reputation is to assure that you evaluate what you are presented with. Rather than taking anything at face value, You, the new graduates, need to evaluate what comes before you in the future. And you're well equipped through your degrees, through your studies, with the skills for undertaking that evaluation. But let me tell you something, an academic secret, about the knowledge that you were tested on in your various examinations, tutorials, and the like. The secret is, most of those facts and figures will be quickly out of date. You'll never use most of them, and they'll be replaced many times over during your careers. What you have really learned from your studies is how to evaluate the vast amount of new information that will come your way. And for this purpose, you are very well equipped. Your lens for this evaluation will differ. It will differ dependent upon the degree that you have achieved and exactly what you studied. But each of these has that rigour that has equipped you with the tools to evaluate new data, new theories, new treatments, etc. It's most important that you don't forget those tools of evaluation. You can forget the facts, but remember to keep those tools. Using them will be the bedrock of your reputation. There are no shortcuts. They apply in your work life the same methods that have got you through your degrees, and then you will be seen as the expert and reliable person that you want to be by your colleagues. And from that base, you can develop an exciting career. Look forward to that, hearing your stories in the future. Now, as head of a medical research institute, it would be remiss of me not to say something about the health issue of our time, COVID-19 pandemic. We've heard a little from the Chancellor already. As a community, we've been reacting to this pandemic for more than 2 years, and many of us have individually dealt with infection or disruption, or with serious illness or the death of someone we know. In this hall this evening, done a rough count of how many people are here, we can expect that 300 of you have already been infected, and most of them since Christmas, about 20%. And about 1 in 20 will have missed their graduation ceremony tonight because they're infected now. We have a 1 in 22 rate of infection in Australia at this point in time, the highest so far. So do not think that this pandemic is over. We're not wearing masks everywhere at the moment. We're not restricted in our movements the way we were, but it's still a debilitating or deadly infection for many. And our collective behaviour can still reduce the impact. Remember the original call 2 years ago to flatten the curve? Well, that still holds. The impact on society and individuals will be less severe with a slower rate of infection. Yes, it'll go on for a bit longer, but it will have less overall impact. So, do isolate and test at the very first sign of infection. Do wear a mask in crowded places. And do respect those who are most vulnerable, the elderly and those with chronic illnesses, by wearing a mask and keeping good distance when you mix with them. These things do help. There's good data there. And finally, assure that you're fully vaccinated and get your booster shots as soon as you can. Wish you well. Good night.
Thank you, Professor Calford, for a great occasional address. And it's been wonderful to welcome you back to Newcastle. You contributed so much to this university and to the formation of HMRI. And to come back and contribute part of your failed retirement over the last couple of years is deeply appreciated. Given your extensive experience, your advice to these graduates on their career directions has been very, very valuable indeed, particularly the point about verifying your own views based on facts and data, and form your opinions based on those good foundations. Mike, your comments about COVID are also very timely, and whilst we're very happy to restart these face-to-face graduations, we're also cautious, and our Vice-Chancellor has progressed the style of graduations over the last year to the point that we think we've stayed up with the advice all the way through and had good outcomes. So hopefully we will all heed your warnings or your advice, and certainly that these graduations in their current format are successful. So thank you very much indeed for your occasional address, which is very timely. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to a very important aspect of this ceremony, and for this I'd like to ask all of our graduates to please stand. Would you please stand? This is just a little but important formal part of the ceremony. As Chancellor of this university, I now officially confer awards to all those candidates who fulfilled the conditions for admission of that award. Congratulations. And I wonder if I could ask the audience and my colleagues up here to join me in applauding their wonderful achievement. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. I now call on Professor Elizabeth Sullivan, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for the College of Health, Medicine and Wellbeing, to present today's graduates.
Chancellor, I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled the conditions for admission to the awards of this university. Chancellor, Doctor of Philosophy graduates have undertaken a program of independent supervised study for the equivalent of up to 4 years of full-time study. These graduates have produced significant and original research outcomes, culminating in a thesis which has been independently examined by external experts of international standing. Today, the University is proud to honour graduates who have satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, I present to you Lois Balachandran. Dr. Balachandran's thesis is entitled Mechanisms and Therapeutic Targeting of Immunometabolism in Lung Disease. Dr. Balachandran. Rachel Davenport. Dr. Davenport's thesis is entitled Struggle and Failure on Clinical Placements in Speech Pathology, Lived Experiences. Dr. Davenport. Catherine Dooley. Dr. Dooley's thesis is entitled Quantifying Movement Strategies of Male Athletes with Self-Reported Hip-Related and/or Groin Pain. Dr. Dooley. Sean Eslick. Dr. Eslick's thesis is entitled Approaches to Reducing Inflammation in Obesity, an investigation into the effects of short-chain fatty acids. Dr. Eslick. Emily Frost. Dr. Frost's thesis is entitled The Role of Cell Cycle Regulation in Granulosa Cells During Mouse Ovarian Development. Dr. Frost. Rebecca Hood. Dr. Hood's thesis is entitled Investigating Intracranial Pressure Elevation and the Cerebrospinal Fluid Proteome Post-Stroke. Dr. Hood. Li Xiang. Dr. Li Xiang's thesis is entitled Proteomic Analysis of Neuroproteins in Pancreatic Cancer. Dr. Li Xiang. Cherry Thompson. Dr. Thompson's thesis is entitled The Effects of Obesity and Fatty Acids on Medication Use and Bronchodilator Response in Asthma. Dr. Thompson. Kirby Warren. Dr. Warren's thesis is entitled Changes in Intracranial Pressure and Cerebrospinal Fluid Circulation after Ischemic Stroke in Mice. Dr. Warren. Thank you. Chancellor, one of our students, Thomas Sharkey, died at the time of undertaking his higher degree by research award. The award of Master of Philosophy has been awarded to him posthumously. Thomas's award will be accepted today by Melinda Hutchinson on behalf of the family. Congratulations to these higher degree by research students. Chancellor, university medals may be awarded to candidates who have displayed exceptional academic ability. To be considered for this award, a graduate must have a consistent record of exceptional academic achievement at all levels of their degree program and qualify with the highest level of that degree. Today, I am proud to be recognising such outstanding scholars. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you, graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Diagnostic Radiography, with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Lauren Ferrugia. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you graduating with the Bachelor of Speech Pathology Honours with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Ivania Coluccio. Chancellor, now I present graduates who have satisfied the requirements of a postgraduate award. Graduating with a Master of Clinical Medicine, Leadership and Management with Distinction, Liam Hillary. Graduating with a Master of Clinical Medicine, Leadership and Management, Alison Brown. Gerald Chitsuge. Joanne Hugan. Graduating with a Master of Medical Statistics with Distinction, Tamara Metcalf. Graduating with a Diploma in Workplace Health and Safety, Melanie Brown. Graduating with a Graduate Certificate in Workplace Health and Safety, Samara Clark. Elizabeth Cook. Chancellor, now I present graduates who've satisfied the requirements for an undergraduate award. Graduating with the Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours with Honours Class 1, Laura Darling. Chrissy Miller. Graduating with a Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Emily Yee. Graduating with a Bachelor of Biomedical Science with Distinction, Renee Bavige. India Bukha. Daniel Burwood. Chelsea Green. Bodine Hancock. Lexi Pryor. Tara Tolhurst. Jack Woolstenholme. Graduating with a Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Philippa Amos. Claire Burgess. Rachel Dunlop. Benjamin Francis. Lani Goodman. Alicia Goose. Annika Hari. Jodie Hartup. Ella Hayden. Isaac Lloyd. Rantum Mabubian. Marcus McDowell Velasquez. Emily Millington. Aisha Noor. Taylor Oates. Amelia Owens. Charlotte Pennington. Mackenzie Quinn. Emily Rowley. Michael Strazzari. Tess Symington. Ava Tollard. Isabella Turton. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Diagnostic Radiography with Honours Class 1, Elijah Hallinan. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Diagnostic Radiography and a Diploma in Languages, Joshua Grill. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Diagnostic Radiography, Laura Bailey. Owen Burns. Tapiwa Chatike. Samuel Clemmy. Lewis Debblejack. Hoangbo Chodin. Whitney Doolan. Timothy Darla. Benjamin Emerson. Sharon Emerson. Danielle Frappel. Claudia Gibson. Simone Halstead. Kian Hawley. Annika Hines. Amy Kim. Amy Lyons. Stephanie McCracken. Sihatshi Siwe Nkube. Melissa Nekrobska. William Neung. Sarah Nixon. Arkana Pratipki. Lachlan Ragg. Megan Rockhow. Chelsea Scott. Reese Smith. Eva Vuong. Abby Waite. Abby Wilson. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Nuclear Medicine with Honours Class 1, Skylar Bamforth. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Science, Medical Radiation Science Honours, Nuclear Medicine, Jonathan Kirk. John T. Dix. James Doyle. Madeline Godwin. Kirsty Gregory. Molly Kingwell. Lily McClish. Lachlan Nelms. Ting Wei Nuong. Montana Power. Mitchell Thompson. Robin Turton. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Radiation Therapy with Honours Class 1, Sophie Duncan. Olivia Ryan. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Radiation Therapy, Galena Betsitz. Olivia Drew. Finlay Evans. Olivia Everett. Jessica Gay. Macy Golding. Ruby Goodwin. Abby Gregg. Gurans Gurung. Chase Haddenham. Courtney O'Brien. Bailey Ritchie. India Tool. Rainy Wing Tung Yun. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates at this time.
Thank you, Professor Sullivan. We'll now enjoy a musical interlude. This will be carried out by the Newcastle Youth Clarinet Quartet, Quartz, performing Corazon for Four Clarinets by J.A. Jimenez. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. It's beautifully done. I now invite Professor Wood, Head of the School of Biomedical Sciences, to continue presenting graduates. Thank you.
Chancellor, I present graduating with a Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics Honours with Honours Class 1, Scarlett Gray. Patrice Liu. Nazish Taban Yazin. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics Honours with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Kirsty Lilly. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics Honours, Michelle Hastings. Renee Hastings. Claire Leckie. Prudence Morrissey. Keely O'Brien. Keely O'Neill. Jacqueline Sheehan. Sandia Streeram. Graduating with a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy Honours with Honours Class 1, Chloe Ashton. Keely Booth. Alexandra Cant. Danielle Clare. Bronte Ellicott. Madeline Houlihan. Graduating with a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy Honours, India Bignell. Yasmin Wei Xin Chang. Jennifer Coetzee. Madeline Davidson. Brittany Duck. Kira Elson. Leanne Featherstone. Jessica Ford. Anna Gibson. Lily Gibson. Morgan Hawes. Christy Hazard. Benjamin Higgins. Abigail Hinks. Elise Iliff. Sharon Jelinek. Grace Jones. Tiffany Law. Seehin Law. Chloe Lavoie. Lewis Mason. Tihani Mitchell Hill. Lara Morgan. Lana Mulhare. Alicia Mayette. Elhannah Onions. Ingrid Fanner. Jaden Rivers. Shay Roberts. Serena Rudd. Rebecca Russell. Isabel Sicaro. Rachel Sebastian. Sally Shakespeare. Nicole Taylor. Jacqueline Thomas. Jessica Tyndall. Kaylee Townsend. Chelsea Tressida. Georgia Tamanello. Gabrielle Turner. Emily Walmsley. Dustin Ward. Samantha White. Eleni White. James Wooden. Graduating with a Bachelor of Oral Health Therapy with distinction, Amtul Kudus. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours with Honours Class 1, Cassandra Brennan. Kate Burford. Oliver Gardner. Carmel Safranco. Melanie Ward. Stephanie Warden. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours with Honours Class 2 Division 1, Emily Clark. Amber Minette. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours with Honours Class 2 Division 2, Amal Abdul Razak Khalif. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours, Nasser Alanese. Holly Blackham. Amy Boys. Benjamin Elliott. Ashley Goldsworthy. Richard Jane. Tia Lunn McNally. Ka Yi Mack. Jeannie Moon. Jack Papworth. Jade Quinn. Renee Schwebel. Jessica Stevenson. Forrest Tang. Nicole Taylor. Stanley Toe. Andrew Walker. Graduating with a Bachelor of Physiotherapy Honours with Honours Class 1, Stuart Blackwell. Shelby Candian. Toby Charles. Shabnam Dal. Brittany Dawson. Kate Griffin. Natasha Knight. Thomas Phillips. Sophie Welsh. Graduating with a Bachelor of Physiotherapy Honours, Gabrielle Aarons Burton. Taylor Abdu. Duncan Ballantyne. Nicole Bean. Ella Bessley. Annalise Bevan. Laura Bonzo. Scarlett Budden. Claire Carrier. Yuen Ki Cheung. Kelsey Clark. Amelia Dunlop. Gordon Ferguson. Jonty Fletcher. Georgia Fox. Nicholas Gentizon. Olivia Gittos. Portia Graham. Rebecca Hawkins. Brianna Henderson. Timothy Hill. Warren Jiang. Alicia Kesby. Alani Mayer. Amy Maney. Ariane McCormack. Ailey McNeil. Lachlan Mullen. Daniel Nichols. Clayton Olson. Ong Mei Shu Telsa. Siobhan Pickard. Michael Picken. Olivia Pottinger. Isabel Preller. Emma Ruffley. Drumil Shah. Eliza Stafford. Logan Stanley. Emma Swain. Isaac Trow. Mitchell Turnbull. Matthew Wigney. Hannah Wright. Graduating with a Bachelor of Speech Pathology Honours with Honours Class 1, Rowan Holdaway. Graduating with a Bachelor of Speech Pathology Honours, Sarah Adams. Sophie Anderson. Sophie Bailey. Azura Barbary. Jenna Barker. Gemma Carmody. Eden Christie. Claire Cronley. Alexa Elborn. Jane Ella. Nicole Foote. Georgia Gary. Lauren Hales. Finlay Heelbooth. Annika Heinzel. Kate Hepworth. Lauren Hunt. Sohan Hussain. Amanda Ingram. Katie James. Melissa Catras. Esperanzo Del Rocchio Melville. Isabel Moore. Sarah Nikita. Kayla O'Neill. Sophie O'Neill. Taylor Rukaneen. Courtney Ruston. Peter Salter. Amelia Skinner. Helena Smith. Alira Wilson. Mia Wilson Brown. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates.
Thank you, Professor Wood. I'd now like to invite Chrissy Miller, who is graduating this evening with a Bachelor of Biomedical Science Honours with Honours Class 1, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Thank you, Chrissy.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, family and friends of graduates, and most importantly, graduates. It's an honour to be invited up on stage here tonight to speak on behalf of all the graduates at this ceremony. Firstly, I'd like to start off by congratulating you all for accomplishing one of the major early milestones of our lives. This is a major step in our journey, one that we will remember and cherish for the rest of our lives, and tonight we recognise its immense significance. We all worked very hard to get to this day and had to overcome many challenges along the way. Whilst I cannot speak on behalf of all of the personal obstacles we each individually faced throughout our own personal distinct journeys, a collective hardship we all shared was graduating in the midst of a global pandemic. We are a unique cohort in the fact that we originally enrolled in uni in a life before COVID and had to become drastically accustomed to completely new and unknown educational forms. Yet, we persevered and adapted to learning with our lecturers and classmates' digitised faces through our laptop screens in order to reach our ultimate goal. We are a resilient group and should be very proud that we made it here tonight despite such complications. However, it should be noted we wouldn't be here tonight without the support of our family and friends and the amazing staff at the university. For me, I had my mum and dad, who were my support network throughout the entirety of my degree, and their love and constant belief in me kept me going. On behalf of the graduates, I would also like to express our deepest gratitude to the university staff who remained resilient throughout COVID to deliver and quickly adapt to deliver lessons and teaching resources in a completely way that was foreign to them. So thank you for the selfless education you imparted, and we owe our success to all of your efforts. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my personal appreciation to Associate Professor Catherine Skelding for her knowledge and support she shared. She truly went above and beyond for all of her students, and I was lucky to have her as my mentor. So to all of the guests and staff here tonight, and to those that may not have been able to attend, on behalf of all of the graduates, thank you for being our foundation and support system. We couldn't have done it without you. Finally, graduates, let us take what we have learnt from our university degrees to embark on the next stage of our personal journey with determination and confidence, using the skills and knowledge we've obtained to make a difference in the world. Congratulations again on your graduation, and I wish you every success in this new chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chrissy, for speaking so well on behalf of your colleagues here this evening. It is an exciting time, and I'm an increasing user of the services that our graduates tonight provide. And I must say, I feel very confident about the future, very confident indeed. We've got some wonderful, wonderful professionals that are unleashing themselves on the world, and the world will be a better place as a result. So, Chrissy, thank you very much for speaking so fluently as you did on behalf of your colleagues. I hope everyone enjoyed today's or this evening's ceremony, and I thank you for joining the university community in the celebration of the awarding of degrees. And thank you to the audience. I invited you to participate, and you did, and you stayed within reasonable limits as well, which is always a bonus. But thank you indeed. Your involvement certainly brings life to these graduation ceremonies, so thank you. Before I declare the ceremony concluded, though, this time I'd like to ask that the graduates remain seated and that all of the rest of us stand and join me in applauding their wonderful achievements. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. I now declare the ceremony concluded and invite you to attend a graduate reception in the Brennan Room to continue celebrating this very special event together. Graduates, finally, congratulations again. It's a wonderful achievement, and I'm sure the university has equipped you with the knowledge and also importantly with the values to succeed through life. So go out there and make a difference. Thank you.